Good morning, good afternoon, but I think mostly morning. It has been a while, but I am back and I am back to my Dune addiction. So, yeah, fun to see that everything is working. I think I changed some settings as well for some bitrate settings and some output settings, so hopefully the stream is less laggy. Kef, welcome. Let's see, we don't see comments on screen, do we? We don't see a chat. Oh no. Let's see if I can fix that. It should work though, it should work. But I'm going to fix that as well. Good morning to you. How you doing? I missed playing Dune, but we came back 2-3 days ago. So I've been playing Dune all the time basically. But I have a goal, and that is to get the chopper. The assault chopper. I am almost done. I just need 3 more wings. So I just need a little bit more aluminium. I have the jasmium to make duraluminium, duralum, blah blah blah. So let's see. Does this work then? I'm not sure. Okay, I tried to put the chat in here. Not sure if it works. Let's see, but welcome. Good morning. Let's get going with this. Yeah. Dune time. I have a couple of things that I need to just deposit. I think. Was it here? Quick deposit. No, here. Yeah, all of these good stuff. I think that's almost it. Then I have some generators as well. Okay, that door just opened up by itself. Or maybe it was just me. I'll keep one because it's really handy to be able to repair your stuff. Something here? No? Alright. Yeah, it feels good to be back. I mean, this game has something about it that makes you just want to come back, like kind of MMO. By the way, this is the assault chopper. I made both of them blue. The scout, first version of the chopper for 1 person, and this one is for 2 people, so you can have a co-pilot with you. And I'm just missing the 3 wings. These are, I think, Mando's choppers. Was this the bigger one? This is for like 4 people. That door always sounds scary. I always think that there's like a new helicopter landing or something. And this skin, isn't this Hakonen skin or? Yeah, it looks cool. Okay. So I think, yeah, aluminium is the thing that I need to get. And this game is so fun. Like, been to deep desert recently, and also discovering more and more places where like you can just mine spice, more like PvE areas. So you can kind of learn the game, and then as you learn the game, oh my god, it's so dark. You kind of discover like how to be more, I don't know, efficient with everything, and then you I think like making a base in deep desert is just not too far away. Like, that's something I'm probably going to do very soon, because there's so much spice there, and also like all the people are there. It feels like at the moment we have some new neighbors. Actually, there are quite some people here, quite some neighbors, but the chat is just very, very active in the deep desert. So yeah, it feels like the entire world everyone who kind of started off on the server maybe moved on to the deep desert. But there's also spice in Haga Basin, where basically I am right now. I'm just gonna replace it like that. And that, well, the challenge then is also like the worm, but it was fun. I recorded a small clip for that. First time I managed to actually mine spice. This buggy is so handy for, yeah, the storage. And yeah, to be honest, I haven't really done base building myself in the game yet, and I haven't thought about it before, but now it's like there's so many cool things, and also like you get Twitch drops, and you know, they probably will release these type of things you can add onto your base every month. Cool stuff. And I guess it's cool to just make your own style. I don't know, I'm paying more and more attention to the houses and how people build and how you can build as well. So maybe I'll get more into that at some point. I just want to quickly deposit. Oh yeah. All I have to do is press F. And then, yeah, I also have to get a lot of water at the same time as I get the rock. So as soon as it gets night, I can just take some water from those plants. It's pretty much... the last stream was 12 days ago. So I was kind of doing similar things, but also like questing a lot. And if I see any spice field or any random things fall from the sky, I'll definitely just go to check it out. Because you can get quite some spice in Haga Basin, unless there's other player already that has gotten it already. So do you guys see any chat on the screen? I don't think so. I don't see it myself either. But yeah, this is a cool view, except we're getting like kind of heated. Oh, I need to drink some water. Water. I like this suit. The suit that I have kind of like filters water. I don't know where does it filter the water from. My sweat? I don't know. The sweat of the character? I don't know. So it does something. So I can like, in case of emergencies, I always have water. All of my stuff kind of go bad after, or like, go bad. I have to repair them after a while, so I gotta like find some iron as well. Iron is some resource that is not actually, I can't find it in the area. This is copper. There's aluminium, there's basalt in the area, and there's some stone. But iron is found pretty much back at the previous base. I think I streamed. Did I? Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, so there's more aluminium. And this path is kind of pretty nice. There's like aluminium all around. And the more, yeah, you play around one base, the more you kind of know the environment. And I thought that, for example, the resources here would also get replaced. But it seems like, I mean, maybe they do kind of get reset with the Coriolis storm. But maybe that only applies to the deep desert, I don't know. But the resources are, yeah, still pretty much everywhere. And the water is everywhere. This is a cool base with the lights. Many bases are also abandoned, as in they don't have power anymore. Nothing protecting them. Oh my god! Yeah, that was the sound. That was the sound of Spice Field somewhere. My gosh, I would probably see it if I would fly towards it. Now I'm in the buggy. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it because this happens every 30-40 minutes. It would be much better if I would already be in the chopper. But yeah, let's just go back. I mean, I'm not in a rush. We can always go find more aluminium later. I think it's more exciting to fly towards Spice. And the worm in the deep desert actually gets really, really high up, so you have to be really careful. Like, I flew pretty low at some point, or not low, but like 300. How do you say? The altitude was 300 on the radar. I don't know what they use. Meter? Kilometers? Yeah. So that was pretty low, and then I even had a red bar from the the worm. So I almost got eaten up by that giant thing in the desert. Am I going the right way? It's awesome to fly to the guild base, but it's kind of harder to drive there without at least like getting lost. I'm not getting lost, but I'm always like taking the wrong turn. There's so many valleys and alleys, and I probably took the wrong turn. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Okay. But I also like got to know the area. So behind us we have a lot of water resource, those plants. And Kevin showed me also a good area. There's a lot of water here, probably around 20,000 liters if you harvest it at the optimal harvest time. Something like that. I don't know if I'm already too late for that spice field, because I guess when people hear that, people also go there. I mean, it might have also been a shipwreck, but it's definitely worth checking. And I'll leave the aluminium in, you know, in the buggy. We'll fix it later. I think I also need to get some water to get the machines going. And that's the thing, you have to power and keep your base powered though. And those abandoned houses, yeah, some of them don't have that blue shield, so they are not protected anymore. But the thing is, if they're not protected, it would be cool if we could like invade them or something, or take their stuff. Or, I don't know, something like that. I know that's possible in the deep desert, but, you know, maybe in Haga Basin as well. Alright. Let's see if I can find where the drop was. It's usually, if it would be a spice field or a spice drop, it would have been somewhat pinky, I think. By the way, Kev, how is the quality? Is it alright? I changed a couple of settings to make it hopefully a bit smoother. Did I bring any fuel with me? I hope so. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Interaction. Sometimes this game is like GTA. Okay, anyway, wait. I was looking for a thing. Yeah, I get distracted very, very easily into the game. Also, I have a cool skill to show you guys. A sword master. I don't know, the skills are pretty cool, and I'm taking my time with the quests. I'm not doing them all at once. It's just like whenever I feel for it. And I see myself like what I'm doing the most is like gathering resources, building, gearing up. Just getting back. Oh my! Are you kidding me right now? What the hell is happening? No, 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 no. Wait, why is it red? Does this happen in Haga Basin? Get out. No! Now I'm even more afraid to fly. What was that? I'm not... Am I making that much sound with the chopper? Seriously? Ah, that was scary. Thank you, Kevos. That was scary. Oh! Oh my god. So there's the shipwreck, which is a PvP area. That worm is definitely onto us. I mean, it knows that I want to find some spice. So I had to be yeah, you saw that? Like I was pretty much this high up and I still had a red bar. So I guess just to be safe, it's better to be a higher altitude. Now I'm going down. You think the worm is still in the area? We'll see. Also, you know, it's pretty fun to go back to Haga Basin. See if we can offer some taxi services to some people. If they need some. With the assault chopper, because it can actually have a passenger. And maybe we can take someone else for half the price. No joke. For whatever. Just someone can hop on the chopper. If they want to. On their own risk, of course. Have we seen any spice field thing? What am I hearing? I get a bit traumatized when I hear the worm. Yeah, okay. If there will be something falling from the sky, that would be great. Great to see. Okay. Also, as soon as we went to the deep desert, at least for me, I spawned and I saw many people spawn in at the same time, or they entered in that same area. And it was so fun to see, like, 4, probably a guild or something. Let me go up, because I think the worm is not liking this. So fun to see so many people, basically, in the, just squatting up. Is that Spice? I'm coming. But the worm is also there. So we are not gonna be... oh my god, we're gonna have to be quick. This looks like Spice, doesn't it? Yeah! Oh my god, it is Spice. I hope the worm got its dinner. Wait, is it Spice actually? Because... or is it moving sand? Oh my god, look at that. I don't think it's Spice. This is Spice? Or is it moving sand? But it's so bubbly. Spice wasn't bubbly before, was it? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try then. Quick. I'm not sure if anything happened. I mean, it looks like maybe Spice is brewing up. Is that the thing? It needs time to brew up or something? But yeah, okay, we tried. The worm is over here. Maybe the worm eats this. How about that? Oh, it went under. Oh man. What a life living like this, right? You have to deal with the worm, you have to make sure basically not to get eaten. And you have to do a lot of things, but it's mega fun. Also, was that a shake from maybe thing? Let me glide a little bit. Like a shake from a fall from the sky, you know? Like maybe Spice appeared somewhere. Like, what is that even doing? I don't know. Does anyone know? Let me know in the chat. That'll be fun. And let's go further to... I don't know. I think every time I went towards Seoul, what's it called? Sheol. something cool happened. Either I found some spice or something challenging. Obviously, you can find Jasmine there. You just need that radiation suit because you can actually get radiated. Also, like, I thought that if I die, then I would lose all of my things, but then I kind of respawn in the chopper. So you could die in the radiation zone even if you have a radiation suit. So you can also make some iodine pills. Is it iodine? I guess they help and they keep you more alive, so you can just be quick. But yeah, if you have a quick chopper already, then you would probably make it without dying. So I shouldn't go fully into show. Oh, I'm going to Misa Taril. Any chance there's spice in Misa Taril? Also, there is spice in... So in Deep Desert, was it D9? Around D9. So this is a PvE area. However, you might go through a few PvP areas, so be careful. There we go, guys. That was it. That was what I was hoping for. Over there, we're gonna follow this beautiful, beautiful purple light. Great. So we can get some spice. Last time we got like 500 from just one drop like that. You can probably harvest a bit more, but you know, you have to be careful of the worm. I really didn't know that the worm could actually go this high up, but I guess the worm breaches. That's what they were, I guess, maybe talking about. Sometimes you get notifications. Also need to drink.
Sector weather alert.
No
A large
way.
sandstorm is approaching.
Oh my god. But I wanted to go to Spice. And the sandworm, they're really like putting it out there. So did I store anything? Oh my god, do I have storage here? No! I have storage. Ooh, I got 2 minutes. Alright, we got this. Just gotta fly back to our base. Well, you can't mess with the storm. I do have a tent. But the thing is, if I have things in my inventory of the chopper, I can't store the chopper. So that means that I can't keep it safe, so I just gotta go back to my base. Wait out the storm, which literally lasts a couple of seconds. No, not seconds. Yeah. Maybe like 30 seconds. Maybe max 1 minute.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh my god, I don't like timer-based games, but this is a timer thing now. We got 1500 meters and we have the storm coming probably right behind us or from the left. I don't want to look at it yet, so I just want to go as fast as possible. Probably have to go a bit higher up. Okay, and now can we go fast? I really need to get the boost for the scouts. You can go so much faster. Oh my god, I don't dare to look. Guys, the storm is coming, but we're almost there. We're almost at the base, I think. I hope that's the base. I don't know. What happens to that NPC chopper? You know, when there's a storm. Do they also have to land? I wonder. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. I feel a breeze in real life as the storm is coming. We're almost at the base. Where's the storm? Come on. I don't know if we're like actually gonna have the storm now because I kind of flew away. Quite some. But yeah, you gotta protect your vehicles a bit. Okay. Let me just check the map for a second. But yeah, I guess the storm is coming. Yeah, we would have been involved in the storm. So yeah, cool. Nice. By the way, how are you guys doing? Are you also playing Dune? If so, what are you doing in the game now? Are you... I feel like most people are probably wanting to go to deep desert and just get the spice mining going. Then I wonder what the spice mining is for, of course. Then I realize, okay, it's for rockets, I guess. It's for advanced vehicles that you can use then to harvest even more spice. And then, I don't know, you can get a lot of things. But I know that spice is then also not the most expensive resource. There's more stuff. Like the thing that I'm trying to make now, Duraluminium. The storm has passed, by the way, I think. I think you can sell that for more. I think Kavos told me that. And also more things that you probably make and needs mix spice with even. Can probably sell for more. So yeah, the storm. I don't know, the storm is usually once per hour, but sometimes it is even more often. I want to go back and see if there's still any chance we can get some of the spice that we have seen. And gosh, I wish I remembered where that was. So we were kinda... Oh! This? What do you mean sandworm breach? You can't... Can't you just sandworm? Does it always have to go to spice fields? I mean, probably because there's more people towards spice fields. I should probably glide. Here. This is cool. We can fly up like that. Now the worm can get us. I had no idea. Did they update that? Because that wasn't like that before, right? I think maybe in the desert only. But definitely not in Haga Basin. Also cool to see more houses around. Whoa, shipwrecks, yeah. Okay, obvious choice. They can go back and forth and maybe even... if they would have any self-defense, like... what would you put for your self-defense? Rocket launchers and maybe some sentry guns. They would add that to your base because people can attack you. In a PvP area, of course. Maybe that would be fun as well. And then you would... But he's not in the PvP, so... He's like right outside of it. Also, what's new is if you... Oh my god, I'm not gonna try that. No. Yeah, so the zone changed. That would be a PvP zone. And then I would be like 30 seconds locked into the PvP zone, even though I would go back into a PvE zone. So I wonder how that works. Like, that means if I encounter someone in a PvE zone, but they see me as PvP, they can attack me, but I can't attack them because they are PvE? Or does it only apply to like the overall PvP, and then someone from the PvP zone can just follow me, basically? Yeah, I think that must. So, where do we have spice, guys? I guess these guys are done for the night. Their night shift is done. Do you guys get anything from the job you're doing? Like, this is kind of the same thing. To me, that base looks like it's not powered. Kevos party, definitely. No, it doesn't look like it's powered. Oh yeah, okay. No, it is powered, guys. It is powered. You can see the blue thing. You are smart for flying that high up because of the worm, yeah? My altitude wouldn't handle that, I think. And let's check out some spice. Let's see what is brewing in the ground. Yeah, I agree. You make your own fun, you make your own kind of... yeah, adventure, what you want to do in the game. Would this be the spice field? I feel like maybe. Maybe. Also, I didn't know that there were quite some vehicles to unlock. I feel like, I don't know, is this appropriate time to check this out? Are we not too low? The worm can't get us. But you can get like the sand crawler. This thing. The buggy we've had, but the buggy is super handy. What are the advanced? There are advanced vehicles. I wonder what they are. What's happening? There's some... we're getting some hallucinations because we might be flying above a potential spice field. Has this been spiced? This looks like... Yeah. Oh my god. I hate when I get a bit stuck. That's the worst. We gotta get back. The worm! I panic a bit in the start. After I panic in the start, I get a bit more confident and then, you know, get more going. So I don't know how it works. Does that spice field always end up there? Was that cool? We were kind of high enough here. Now, let's see. Oh my god, I hate when I get so far out. Yay, we took some spice. 3? Oh my god, was that 3? Well, 3 spice and you... you can't really do much with that little spice scent. But yeah, that's a start. Let's do that. That's a great start. So some aluminium and some spice sand to just finish off the assault chopper. So why the assault chopper? I guess the assault chopper is great for going into the desert because even if we want to enter a PvP zone, if you come in with an assault chopper and at least one scout with maybe some rockets, you have a more higher chance you don't get people don't try to mess with you directly, so you get more spice. Yeah, it's all about resources. Come on, take some. Well, it's something. Not much. Ugh, I hate that sound of the worm. It's almost coming. Okay, we gotta be more careful. So yeah, I don't know. There's probably more spice around. There was an outbreak. Did I? I thought it was maybe here because that's where I initially were kind of going, but then the storm got us. What do you do when there's a storm and you have things in the inventory of your vehicle and you can't store it? Then, I don't know. Does it become problematic? And do you need spice to create rockets for these, maybe? Oh, here we have one of the houses that is on the hill. I wonder if there's anyone at home. Oh, okay, their entrance might be on that side. Not sure. I haven't seen any blue light, so not sure if it's powered. And we can go on. First I thought that, for example, these type of spots are spice fields, but this is basically normal sand. Or... yeah, normal sand. Not radioactive. Although it does get those colors sometimes, but I think it's because of the sand is... well, look, the sand in the game has cool shadows. Kind of like light yellow, orangey sunrise vibe here. But that might be radioactive zone. So I don't have the radioactive suit on. Okay, So that wouldn't be smart. So yeah, let's see if I can spot any spies around as well. I don't know, before I almost landed here, did I? I'm glad I didn't take the chopper down. Would that normally happen? I'm not entirely sure. It did happen to the bike. 2 times. No one yet, I haven't seen no one fly by yet. But I think I am seeing new and new bases every time I fly towards this area. Like one on the hill and then couple get abandoned. Oh, there we go. Kevos. Kevos. Hi. Welcome to Dune. Looking for some spice. What is free look? Ah, like that. Okay. It's so nice to glide. Oh my god. If that worm would be like really close, they can just get us. So probably in deep desert you can activate that thing, like in the movies, where you kind of distract the worm, the banging thing, and you harvest spice. This is sand, yeah? Cool. Also found myself to have to repair the wings quite a lot. And the engine. But yeah, we're almost there for the assault. I wonder how often we have to repair the assault then. Let's head this way. I guess there is like potential that there's spice. Is there? Wait, so there was a spice field here. And there was... I know that there was another one. But was it in Sheol? Or was it... Yeah, in deep desert. Going to deep desert is quite a journey. You have to just be a little bit prepared. And fuel-wise and water, you can get it when you're going through the world map, but in general. Yeah, I don't know, it seems like... Could this be the only spice field? We'll see in the meantime, maybe there will be something new drop down from the sky. That's always possible, so every 30-40 minutes that happens. There we go. I guess the first time I went to deep desert I died like almost directly as soon as we entered the PvP zone. Now it will be a bit different. Don't think I have any fuel left, so I'm gonna check out the mini spice field here that we just went to, and then head back to the base. I think we had a couple of aluminium. I like the sound of that. Oh, where was that? It wasn't there. There, yeah, let's go. Nice. So maybe it does happen a bit more often than one time. I like that. We can also like spin. Oh no, we can't now. Oh, that was really fast. Oh no. PvP zone. That would be fun to experiment though, if Kevos would be able to attack me versus me, not him, because he would be in a PvE zone. They are kind of like those things that come from the sky are quite cool. The spice, because you kind of have to be around to see it, and then you kind of fly to it. So it is very much like in a moment and instantaneously. Oh my god. And the worm. There are multiple people here. I guess that's why. Oh my god, careful. People want to get spiced up, so let's do this, guys, okay? Hopefully not everyone at once. Oh my god, we are everyone at once. Well, I took a few. Okay, let's see where the worm is. Okay. I say all good, we can come back and harvest some more. Maybe steak, maybe. Let's steak. We need to harvest, no, we can just take it, I think. Oh my god, red. Run! Okay. I want to see how much spice we got now from this. 49, okay, that's... No, I don't want to consume spice, I wanted to check. Okay, that's not so much, so just a little bit left. But of course we also have the deep desert if we really want to get more. Helicopter is, oh my god, that was a bit orangey. I'm a bit risky at the moment. To be honest, you would think that you have time until it's red. It's red and kind of like very, very shaky and stuff like that, and the music becomes very loud. But you actually never know the worm, because it might be just under you, and as it reaches from under, yeah, you're just kind of it's dinner. So. Oh my god, I don't have anything to refill, so I might have to get going soon from this spot. And let's take a bit more spice. Kinda late. The worm has been kinda orangey now. Take some spice. Worm! Go up! Go up! Yeah, okay. Nice. We got some spice this round. Yeah, 59. Okay. Maybe next time we'll find the spots a bit closer. Who knows? Also pretty cool in the desert. We found a little community, a little small town. So different houses close by, something like this, but even more people. Way more people. It felt pretty cozy. This looks like an abandoned spot indeed. I don't think you can take anything from here, unless this was your old base. No, this was not the oil rig, I think. Oh! I wonder what appeared. Or something like that. Something crashed for sure. Okay, but I gotta go back to base to get some fuel. So I'll be right back. Hopefully we can make it. Hopefully we're also like not going to get eaten by the worm. So we approach. Yeah, low fuel, I know. What the hell? I hear shots and things like that. One thing with the deep desert is, well, the distance of flying in the deep desert is quite long. But yeah, if you have, because I don't have the booster yet for the choppers, so I might be going like pretty slow. We're actually close by our base. I got stuck one time on this base because I could see that this is not powered anymore, and I just wanted to land my chopper and see if there's anything to get. Any goodies? I didn't know it doesn't work like that. It's only in the deep desert. But then I didn't have, what do you call it, the wings, so I couldn't like fly down anymore. So I was kind of stuck on in there, and my chopper was on the top, and I fell down, and there was no way for me to get up, even with the zipper or the zip line, zip thing, or something like that. King, really? Is there server maintenance again soon? I haven't seen the notification yet, but I know that it was a server maintenance yesterday in the morning as well. It's really lovely to just play in the morning, especially the spice things and the spice anomalies that fall down from the sky maybe happen more often, or maybe it's just me seeing it more. I don't know, but maybe because it's less people. Now, someone was there already, so I guess it doesn't matter. Spice. We have a few spice melange here. 17. Got 59, so we can make 5 more, I guess, because 100 makes 1. And then a bunch of water. So that bunch of water is that. Oh, wow. Cool. Yeah. You know, the buggy is so good for collecting that much aluminium, right? You can easily get like 3.5k or 4k. Easily get your stuff. What is working here? I hear something banging. I don't know. Is it a water thing? Okay, we did deposit quite some water, and here it is nighttime, so I can also go and take a bit more. Easily find 20 liters of water. But so what? Let's see, what were we doing? We had spice and we had stuff in our inventory in the chopper, which was jasmine. Jasminium? No, jasmine, but okay, yeah. That is fine. I can just put them together because I'm gonna put them in the refineries anyway. But I wonder if I have any. Yeah, I left the aluminium in the buggy. Okay, so we're good. We're good on that. I think I can probably transfer them to the storage because I think all I needed was more duraluminum. Okay. Duraluminum. Yeah, we're lacking aluminium, which we have in the buggy, which is here. We can grade 38. That should be fine. And then water. I guess it would be a good deal to get some water if it's nighttime at the moment. And then after, I can just finish up making my assault chopper. And then it's time to try it out, of course. Yes, it's nighttime. I have a perfect spot. Well, to get 20k. Let's just fly there. I just love flying at the moment. I also like taking the buggy for aluminium. Ooh, that's a lot of sound. But yeah, as you can see, my chopper needs to be repaired quite often. Yeah, Kavos is there as well. Are you taking the water from there? Don't you dare. Oh my god, I didn't make fuel for my chopper. Whoa, this is what I'm talking about. I get so distracted. I really have to go back. Fix this issue. Then get more water. However, you know what? Not this time. Because it might not be nighttime for a long time longer. I'm gonna take the buggy and I'm just gonna bike down. I'm gonna show you what I normally do. I like this sow. We have more fuel here. And this will do as well. This is plan B iteration. We gotta do and make use of what we can. So we're gonna go back here. And after maybe pick up some fuel cells to make even more fuel for the chopper. But okay. We're gonna fly down here. This is a nice moment. I like it. Do we need some headlights? Maybe. In case it's dark. There is some water down here. If I am not mistaken. Oh my god. Great landing. And yeah, right here. Let's see how much we get from here. Maybe some. And I know that there's more water up ahead. So maybe we should be good for creating the 3 wings that I just need. Also the leap suspensor belt, so the thing that helps me fly my character like this. It breaks all the time, but I also notice that I am using it all the time. So yeah, you have to be resourceful and things like that. Because yeah, it's a survival game after all. Sometimes I forget that. Sometimes for me it's like an RPG, so you have things and it's good forever. Depends what RPG. Most RPGs we have to, of course, maintain your armor and fix it, repair it, etc. We got some water. Maybe here as well. Okay. Let's go back to the buggy. Was that... do we think enough water? It's half a decaliter, John. So that's 5 liters. No, I think we can get a bit more. But there's actually... This is a really nice road. We get to drive and we get to pick up some water. It's a poor dew harvest time, as you can see when I harvest this. But basically, sometimes it is an optimal harvest time. And when that happens, you can get way more water at that time. So sometimes it's worth waiting if you want to, but I don't feel like waiting for the optimal dew time at the moment, at least. Now we go up here. There is a little bit more. And it was so hard in the start to identify like how to actually get going with the game and get better and get more efficient with the water thing. And now it's so great. That's why I want to go back to Haga Basin and just see if there's anyone that needs help, and maybe just offer like the taxi service or something like that. Bring them to one spot. Of course they have to learn. Oh, the same way I was kind of like transported up north quite fast. It was a really cool experience. Hi. Nice. Do you have any rockets? And I actually haven't used any rockets yet on from the chopper. So I wonder how it is, and if you can, I don't know. You can probably target your enemy. All right, we have some water, and here's a question I have. I've always wondered: does it matter where I drop the water, or is it all okay? If I deposit blood, there's good. Let's extract all the water because we can just put it back in these. So yeah, my question is, does it matter if I want to use the refineries here? I deposit all the water, for example, right? Like this. And then I go back to this one where I guess I also deposit all the water. And then right now I'm out, but I know that there's more water to make from the purifier. I guess it takes from whatever, right? Because there's also like these death suits. But I wonder, does it take water? Do we need to put corpses in? Turn it off, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, I need some volunteers here, so I gotta do some quest. MJ, I think you mentioned which quest that was. That was a while ago. But that would be a great way to just do this in one go. But you know what? This is also great. Collecting 10, 20 liters per run. At the moment we collected 5, but we also had some from water. And there's our base is quite windy, as you see. Great, perfect, amazing. Oh my god, I was about to say, you see this rooftop? This rooftop gives light. We need this rooftop in kind of like every room. Wait, don't we have that? No, okay. Yeah, I get it. That's why it's a bit more bright here. So, yeah, I guess it's better to have that. Oh, this light is kind of floaty. Floaty lights, I guess that was also the purpose. Anyway, we're making aluminium. What do you mean jasmine? We have jasmine. There we go. We have 400 jasmine and we have 500. So that means we have almost 1,000 jasmine, which is awesome. This aluminium can be here because we're gonna create this anyway. Okay, now we can create this. 14 of them. Alright. And then we'll get more water. Probably. And let's see if we can make the last couple of wings. I'm so excited to get the assault chopper. And no, I'm not going to the deep desert with it directly because that would be... I mean, I don't know what that would mean. You don't know. Maybe we'll get a lot of spice. Okay, we can wait for at least 1 duraluminum to be made. Then I can create 1 wing. And then we just have to create 2 more wings. So... yeah, the trails are also pretty fun. I think I have some of them as well. I think because I've done number 5. Think so? Yeah, look, there's way more. Cool. On the factions things, climb the ranks. Complete contracts for your sponsor, but I don't remember what this was about, like faction. Oh, okay, the House of Atreides or the Harkonnen. So, okay, this guy I kind of remember where he is, I think. Deep Desert. Yeah, I heard that Imperial testing stations and, you know, PV areas in the Deep Desert are also pretty challenging. So that's also pretty fun to check out eventually. Not at the moment, or maybe soon. I mean, I should be good. I want to upgrade a little bit on my character as well. But I want to show you something cool. At least something I find cool. Ready? It's this move. I like it. And there's this knee charge. So what is practice crippling strike? I think all of these come from the Swordmaster. And one of the quests, one of the trials involved like the Swordmaster skills, and they were pretty cool. And I'm like, oh, I really want to try the skill set, and I'm like really fond of it. This and the Trooper at the moment, like I'm using a lot of guns as well. A combination of the sword and the gun. So this is the Eye of the Storm. And it's told me if I can find it. Yeah, okay, crippling strike. I need 2 skill points. Okay, no worries. Once we unlock that, we get going with that. So, okay, let's see if there's any duraluminum that is made. Also, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Feels good to be back. Went on a little hiking trip. Slept in a tent. Sometimes it's just... like for me, it's just so nice to sleep outside. Or at least with the fresh air. I just sleep so much better. I don't know. I think we have a situation where with our duraluminum. Let's check it out. Maybe we are lacking the water. I hope not. Otherwise, I'm gonna take it from the blood here. So again, I don't know if it takes from here. Otherwise, I extract it and I just put it inside here. This water thing. Oh my god. Absolutely zero water. Maybe it's only taking from this thing. Let's see, because if there's water... There is water here. What's circus capacity? I'll extract it and I'll put it here because maybe there's a purpose that this water thing is here in this room. It might be connected to the same circuit as this refinery, but I think we should be good. We have... Don't know if we need to make any more aluminum then, because we kind of need more duraluminum. They are making quite fast. I guess one more, and then I'm guessing that we probably need a bit more aluminum ingots, so we need one aluminum ingot. Okay, we can make it. And then probably as I go, hopefully we have enough water. We can just make the wings. There we go. Also, where do we get the advanced vehicle blueprints from? And what are the advanced vehicles? Okay, we can make it. I dropped some of these. All of these as well, including the water. So I'm happy to see that we might have enough to make 2. Okay, and then one more. And then we can add on some goodies to the chopper. Some goodies such as the rocket launcher. It sounds cool. The storage. It's kind of a bump. I want to say bumper. Bummer you can have storage and rocket launcher. Because storage is something you kind of always want to have. And you kind of always want to have a rocket launcher. I mean, what, is it too heavy then? Too heavy for the sand to handle, maybe? Yeah, I thought that it should distribute the water as well. Huh. Is there any server maintenance, or am I just like, okay, we can make it. We can make. We don't need to make any more duraluminum, by the way. Then I can just leave all the things in the storage there. Because I think I have my chopper. Unless we want to create, yeah, storage. There might be any storage to take. But I can make it, so I just need to... I would need to create 66, yeah? Duraluminum ingots. Disable. But let's go to the chopper first. This is awesome, I think. My first... Yeah, it is my first assault chopper. Okay, and I just learned yesterday how to paint your chopper. Or kind of customize it. Okay, let's do this. Let's assemble these wings. So we got one wing here, right? Okay. And then module already attached here. Okay. Was that it? And here. Oh my god! Are we good to go? Yes. Okay, then in that case, we also need to create some fuel. So mission success. We got our engine. We got our assault chopper. I don't see a thing. I know you guys probably don't see a thing either. It's very dark in here. Yeah, fuel cell. I have a lot of cobalt upstairs. Cobalt paste, was it? Yeah, cobalt paste. I don't know if we need that, but I am in the need of a couple of these. With the water that we can craft, it's good to have at least 3 of these medium. Ah, okay, so you need some... Oh, no, but flower sand is for something else, and then spice infused fuel cell. So I guess if you have maybe some advanced, you know, vehicles that are with spice, I don't know, maybe they have spice engine or something like that. You need to maintain them with the fuel cell. This type of fuel cell? Not sure. Did I create silicone block instead of medium-sized fuel? How is that possible? But I feel like, I don't know, we don't have so much fuel cell. This should be fine. I just need some fuel to be able to fly up, and I also need to repair some of these. Yeah. Quite some things to do in Dune. But also gotta drop some... Did I drop the spice somewhere? Probably did. Okay. We'll take this and this. And it's good to disable, I guess. Then things don't take as much power. Okay. I think I dropped the spice in... where? I hope I did. I thought I did. Probably in there, okay. But now, we can fly with the assault chopper, so let's take it for a spin. Hopefully there is no storm coming now. And otherwise, I can always hopefully store... Yeah, I can store it because I don't have storage. So I can't really place anything inside. So I can always just store it. Okay. Out of fuel? No worries. No worries. Refuel. Oh, yeah. There we go. A big assault chopper. I think it takes... Wait, does it have more wings than the other one? The colors are white and blue at the moment. I don't know if I want fully white or fully blue. We'll see. Let's take it for a spin. Let's see how fast it is. Is it faster? Hopefully no surprises in this moment because we just built the assault. I'm very, very excited. You can't store the assault chopper. You can't store the assault chopper, is that so? Because... Okay. Then we gotta be quick. Okay, how is the speed? 154 kilometers an hour. When I go down, I guess, kinda like the Scouts. And does this one have... Oh my god, the worm. The worm is kinda high. Right below us. Bye, hope you don't get too high up. Speed is kind of the same, but maybe if we add the booster, it will be faster. But the assault... Hold on, how many people is it? Passenger 1, co-pilot... 3 people? If I enter co-pilot now, that would be really disaster, because I think we would go down. We can see what happens. Entering co-pilot. Okay, yeah. Alrighty, in that case, we are moving on. Not to the PvP area. Yeah. This is another day in Dune where I like to call it... Well, we did collect things to be able to actually build this chopper. So, that's fun. I was kind of hoping we can maybe take some people... Oh my god, Spicefield? Spicefield? Take some people in our chopper, as in invite them. Maybe help them out. In Haga Basin South, that's maybe the starting area. Make rockets? Yeah, so how do we make rockets? We probably need Not sure if we need spice then for the rockets. Maybe that's the thing. But yeah, let me check out. There was a spice field here. Oh yeah, this is probably the spice field we have been at recently. So it's just a little bit, not too much. But there is a good amount of spice in basically one of the testing stations, which is right here, I think. Imperial testing station 60. You can get 130 spice. Well, not much still, but it's better than 50. Maybe. But yeah, if you want real spice, you go to deep desert. Or a lot, right? I wonder if there's more PvE areas in the deep desert that where you can just mine freely. That would be fun to see. There was here and here, the spice fields, by the way. The two of them. More Imperial stations. We have more quests. So, let me just test if we can really store the assault chopper. Cannot be stored, yeah. Ay caramba, it can't be stored, so in case we have a storm... What the hell are you supposed to do when you have a storm? I'm gonna panic over this. So, okay, assault chopper is good for... Well, we need rockets then. Then it's useless to have storage. We need rockets, then the use of this would be to have a co-pilot. The co-pilot would then be able to help out on the battlefields. And that way we can possibly get more spies together as a team. Rather than having two scout choppers, but maybe, I don't know, because the scout choppers are as good, I guess. You can add rockets as well to them. How are the defense systems? Like, how would we know which one is better? Because a lot of duralumium goes into this one, for example. And then there is more aluminium in the previous one. Or the MK4, I guess, product. So, I guess it depends, right? But you wouldn't know what you're dealing with. Because some people have skins. If there's a storm now, then my ship, my ornithopter is kind of screwed. Okay, let's go back to our base then. Let's see what it takes to create the rockets, and I think there are some rockets in the guild base. Here is it. Yeah. Okay, I recognize it. I was kind of flying past it. Nice. Kind of big. It's really big. It's much bigger than... At least it appears that feeling when you land. Oh my god. Kind of bump everywhere. So this is the biggest one. Then we have this one. And then let's see what it takes to create the rockets. And I just want to see, so there is a soldering double rocket launcher. This is the one I made a while ago. Was it for this one or this one? I am not sure. I'm just gonna see if that's... Probably the thing that I would need if I would want to attach rockets. If we assemble it... Do we need two or just one? Just one. Then... I created the scout one. So this is a something I potentially want to make for that from the new assault chopper. Let me just quickly take a look what it would take basically to get that. I think I haven't unlocked it. Yeah, I do have it unlocked. Rockets. A launcher. Yeah, so just a bit more duraluminium. So there's a lot of jasmium basically, and I dropped quite some aluminium, but I don't know if that would be enough and sufficient. 9. Probably not, but yeah, there's a lot of these, so I just store it back. Oh, here is the spice. I guess I'll just turn it off for now. And when we get more aluminium, maybe I can get going. Should I store more spice here? Which is in the scout chopper, or it doesn't really matter? Because when you appear here, you can see, yeah, we could create one with the 59. Okay. Interesting. I thought it was like 100 per one, so maybe it's a bit less, but maybe it depends on something as well. I don't know. I didn't know that the assault has that many passengers. So, is it for 4 people? Right on. Right on, that is cool. But, so, I do have the storage right now. Maybe I want to take the rocket launcher for a spin. And the rockets. How do we create rockets? What would we need? Is it just a... oh my god. Hold on. Is it just a salvage metal? So we have to detach the storage. Again, it would be fantastic if we could have the storage and the rocket launcher together, right? Yeah, the rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. Okay. And let's see if I can see... Can I create rockets myself, or advanced weapons fabricator? Missile. Wow, missile. Is that the rocket? Or is that the missile? Because this is rocket. Where do we create rockets then? Crafting... Oh my god, I think maybe at the advanced weapon fabricator or something like that. This is maybe the survival? No, I don't think the survival. I don't think the survival. Weapons fabricator. This is probably weapons. You can also get cool weapons. No. Let's check out the advanced one. This is some blade parts and probably... Okay. Probably here? Or just at the... Wait. Medium chemical refinery. I don't think so. That's usually for fuel and stuff. And cobalt paste. The fabricator. Doo-doo. Interesting. Maybe I don't have rockets unlocked. Because maybe that is part of the advance. But I am curious, so I'm going to just Google it for a second. It's going to be head outside here, like that. There we go. It is nighttime. Also good timing to get water. Let's see how to get rockets. Dune. Yes. Okay, so they do require duraluminum, fuel cells, and water. Okay. So what is that thing? Okay. Then that is also good to know. Then I guess when we get more aluminium and stuff like that, we can create more.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
More rockets. Sandstorm, yeah? Okay, then we can't get out anyway. I put this back. These are cool. And then we have the carrier. So this is for 4 people as well? The carrier? What does the carrier do? Or does it carry more people? Not entirely sure. Usually when there's a sandstorm I don't go out. Obviously I kind of maybe repair a couple of things. So the storage can't be further repaired, so I have to keep that in mind. It's going to probably break soon. Kinda soon. So I gotta keep that in mind. So yeah, let me just repair some things. The wings I have to repair pretty much every day.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yes, the weather alert is great, actually. But one thing, if you're inside a cave or something like that, you actually won't see the sandstorm alert. So if you go out and there's a storm coming, it'll probably get you if you're unaware of it. Probably just see it appear and you're like, oh, there's a storm coming. This I don't have to repair, the chassis or the cockpit. Oh, good. This, yeah. The 4th wing. I think there's 6 wings on the assault chopper then. Needed 6. Oh my god, I like the view. Oh my god, look at the storm. Are we safe up here? Are we still sheltered?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
We're still sheltered, but look at that. That's just mega big. I feel like it happens more often in the morning. Could that be? That there's more storm in the game in the morning? I'm not sure. Now if we would be out with the chopper, it will basically get kind of destroyed. I brought some iron, but iron is kind of, like I said, found in the areas before, which I should probably go to anyway and get some iron, because it's good to have iron for repairing stuff. We have copper, yeah, to repair these. I guess many of these are broken that I have. And Little John's. This shield is great as well. I think if I don't repair the things, and there was a trick as well to not have to use so much or things at all. But if I don't repair them, maybe they get like worse and worse over time. Wow, the storm is causing the game to have a lag. Way of the Wanderer. This is a cool gun, but it's not very, very powerful. Damage per shot 16. Compared to... Well, I should probably just repair the blade as well. Compared to the blade is awesome. It has 76.5 damage per hit, which is nice. But yeah, I do need aluminium ingots. And oh, okay, so we need spice stuff. Okay, to also be able to repair the things. So yeah, okay. Like I kind of wondered what we need spice for, besides maybe some weapons or vehicles. I think the storm has passed now. Yep. Okay, the storm has passed, and I think I can get more. Should probably get more iron as well. Can drop this buggy thing. If anyone wants an extra buggy, they can create some with. We'll have so much kind of things that you collect over time. Yeah, these things are kind of broken. Not super useful. But cool. I want to kind of... go. Guess I'll take this one for now. Because we can store it. Because... do we have to store it? Yeah. We can't store it. You know what? Actually, this is a great timing to offer taxi service. Because the storm has just passed, and I think we might have more time to fly to Haga Basin. Oh my god, there's no space for this big thing. We have more time to go to Haga Basin without getting interrupted by the storm, maybe. So let's see if we can offer any type of taxi service. I'll type in the chat Haga Basin. Oh. I don't know, should I type offering taxi in Haga Basin South? Let's see if anyone needs any help. Anyone needs any rides? Yeah, right. Probably everyone got their choppers by now. And everyone is probably in the deep desert, so... But let's see. Like I said, sometimes I did see some new people. I guess when we kind of glide, we go faster than the scout. But not always though, because I think we went this speed pretty much as well. Totally silence, I think, on the taxi service. So, let's see. Otherwise, probably in deep desert. That business would work out in the deep desert, yeah. I think so. Also to be able to maybe... Do I have enough skills points? No, I need one more to unlock the crippling strike. Somewhere there's a level thing where I would see what level I am. Yeah, okay, here. Level 83, but like... how much do I need to... Oh yeah, okay. Then I get another skill point, I guess, and then I can unlock it and progress with Swordmaster. I guess those are also NPCs. I have flown quite close to them once. That building is still there, Frostor. I remember that, that's so cool. Seen it in the start. So iron is actually around somewhere here. At least more than where I was looking before. Should definitely have more iron. These places are probably Whoa, this is not abandoned. Someone is still powering it up. So they have been here from the start. Is that a worm? Is it safe to live there? Because it seems like the worm is just coming back and forth here. Yeah, scout with booster is really good indeed. You were going really fast. Well, this house is still powered. Is there anything there, or like... What the hell is going on? No, we can't go through. Okay, maybe it's just a guild base where they just dump a bunch of stuff. But it wouldn't be handy because it's not really close to the deep desert, but maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe, I don't know. People play this game differently. And the worm kind of, I don't know, it gets awakens every time. Maybe this big ship. Or maybe this chopper makes a lot of sound. I think it kind of does. There's another house and more people. And probably everyone has a chopper by now, so okay. No one needs a taxi service in Haga Basin. So, guys, that business wouldn't work out if you wanted to try that out. I guess having a shop maybe is better because you're kind of like more useful. Because since everyone can fly themselves anyway. There are more Imperial testing stations we can go to, and this was something. Take out the legs. I can like kind of fly towards there, but again, if there's like anything falling from the sky, I can just go towards there. I think I like when the choppers have one color, so I'm gonna decide on white or blue later when we park or something. Oh, I thought that was someone's base, but I guess that's a rock? Or was this someone's base and they transformed it into a rock? What? No, this is a enemy station, I think. Inside the rock? Oh my god, wait, we're going very, very high up. Okay, that was weird, but yeah, okay. They probably have the station inside the rock and you go up from below or something like that. Nice. I guess a booster nonetheless is great. Scout or assault. But yeah. Also, the reason I wanted to make a second chopper is, I guess it's kind of good to have one in case you go to the deep desert and things can go quickly there. You can lose it within a second or not. And then, instead of like, you know, having to take time to create things again or pick up, you kind of have a chopper already, so you can just get going. Because the distance is, yeah, quite some distance in the game. If you don't have anything to fly with. I guess the buggy and the bikes work as well, but you know, try to cross the desert with the worm on the bike. You might get eaten, it's a 50-50 chance. At least for me that was the case, it was kind of like 50-50 every time, so that's why I kept dying so often in the start. But yeah, if you're looking for a cool MMO and survival, I would definitely recommend this game. It's been, yeah, the game I've been playing for since, all the time since June, mid-June, or beginning of June. This is an enemy base as well, so I still haven't figured out how to distinguish like what. Sometimes I collect points when I invade the small bases, and those points are for something like guild points, Landsrat or something like that. It says Landsrat thing registered. I haven't figured out what I'm doing then, who am I killing and what it counts for, so for me it's just like just collecting some points. Oh. This is not a PvP area, I think. This is what? Southwest Bunker. Well, they might have rocket launchers. Imagine if they have that. Then my assault... If I would have one, we could just bomb it right here. Maybe we'll get a rocket. But yeah, you gotta mine. You gotta be open to mining all the time. Which is fine. I actually enjoy collecting resources in, oh my god, in games. It's kind of relaxing. And you know, it's not like you're playing RuneScape. In the past, it was mostly like you click, a real clicker game. Here you get great excitement, you know, from the resources. Can't be AFK. Was I going there? I guess I was hoping to find some spice fields before that. But it's fine. Let's check out the Imperial testing station. However, we can't store this, so if there is a storm, which I hope not because we just had one not too long ago, but they seem to come and go pretty often. Sometimes you can see some, for the character, it looks like hallucinations. But some pink thing appeared here, and one time I had trees appearing as I was flying, just in the desert. Hallucinations, I guess. Go in here. It tells me to go up, but it's most likely in this spot, right? So they have a water tank somewhere. Probably these are the water tanks. Yeah, I can see them. If we had rockets, we can just take them out, but I have a better idea. Now they have probably heard me with my big chopper. There's no point to land in their scope of view in case they have rockets, so let me just do that. I kind of had an idea to just throw a grenade in those water tanks, see if that works. Oh my god, they're already onto me. Collapse grenade. Is that the thing? Is that the grenade I had before? Because I need that good grenade for these. Let's see where the water tanks are. The only danger here at the moment could be sniper guys. Oh my god, it's not that. It's a different... I need... explosive grenade. Okay. Let's try this again. With eggs. Like that. Hopefully it doesn't bounce back. But it doesn't do anything. Maybe I have to go to it. And see how we can sabotage this. Oh, we just have to be close to it. Okay. The tank now leaks from a series of small holes. That is good. I feel like we can loot some stuff here. Oh, look at that. More aluminium. And there's a sand bike. We can probably take that. They might have some spice somewhere. If they have a spice refinery. If not, all good. Did we finish the quest then? Art of the Sword, I'm not doing that at the moment. Gotta go back to the chopper in case there's a storm. Why can't we store the assault chopper, but we can store the other one? That's something I would like to understand. That would be good to understand. So, let's go. Let's continue. Oh, it is heavier, for sure. No, the sounds are different. The Scout sounds different than the Assault. Am I still dehydrated? Seriously? I have a water problem, again. It's becoming a water issue. I gotta go back to the base. And when it's night, I gotta get... Booby trap crate? What? I wasn't done there. But yeah, I gotta drink some. For some reason, I feel better when I can store the chopper, so I'm gonna go make the switch. Gonna leave the assault one in the guild base and take the scout one. Is it a good idea? Yeah, it's probably a good idea to create a booster for the scout one, the scout chopper. Scout chopper. Guess I'm hallucinating now, right? Or maybe because I'm dehydrated. But yeah, like I said, the still suit that I have is should collect a bit of water during as I just play, and then I can just drink it, and kind of maybe saves me from dying in that instant moment. But as soon as it's night, we can collect more water. Also, I kind of forgot, but we have to pay taxes in the game. I forgot how much and stuff like that, so I checked out. But I couldn't see. I think it was paid already. Because I think the bigger the base, the more taxes. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is Kevin's shop here. This might be the shop where you can put stuff on display if you want to sell them. I think that was the incentive. So this is open area to walk. And if we would want to place things, I would... Oh yeah, okay. Construction tool. Cool. But the base is here. Wish I could buy water now in your shop. Tells me 0 milliliter water consumed. Yeah, I can see that. Unfortunately. We're almost in the base. I wonder if there's any water left. And I guess... Oh my gosh. Now we're gonna bump again. There we go. So yeah, we needed some duraluminium as well for the rockets. So if I want to have any rockets, I can also make some. Maybe pre-make some. There's not so much water, but yeah. I got a drink for a sec. Then let's see how much duraluminium. We have like 6 of them, and then we have 100 of aluminium, which we... Don't we have more? 34. This VM. How much does that create? That creates like 8 aluminium ingots. Okay, I guess that will do. And then I'll create the duralumin blah blah after. So yeah, now it's in the mix. And again, drop some stuff here. I think the complex machinery. Maybe here. There we go. Then I just want to see if I can actually... Oh, it's nighttime, also great for water. If I can actually create... so yeah, the rocket launcher. But the rockets itself... Also, do I have MK5? Or MK4? Also, this is a new song that I hear in the game. Okay. Engine storage. Because I was thinking maybe it's also good to have, indeed, yeah, the thruster into my scout. But I think my scout is MK4. So if I add the thruster from MK5, that would probably not... work right. Unless I don't have it unlocked. No, this is sandbag, right? Oh, maybe it's all the way down. Yeah, it's actually right here. So yeah, the scan module is also great. the boost module. That would add a lot. So you still have to choose between the boost or the storage, I assume. This is bigger storage. Max volume 500. Cool. I guess you have to choose then, but this is really cool. Boost module or the rockets launcher. But yeah, I don't see the way I could make rockets here, so maybe I have to still unlock it. Anyway, let's get some water. I don't need so much anymore, but it's just good to have to not run out. I don't know if running out of water affects maybe how it is in if the base is sheltered or not, or only the... No, probably only power. By the way, now we can see also the chat on the screen, but we don't see YouTube chat, so it's just Twitch chat that's visible on the stream. So yeah, thanks guys for joining. It's a fun spicy morning, as I call it. And basically I've been kind of enjoying this game, playing this game in the morning. It's kind of calm, and you get to... I like to collect some resources and then, I don't know, build what I want and then kind of go on like a adventure or something like that. Not really have a plan, not too much planning in the game, but more like just enjoying. And then there's a lot of things actually happening that I maybe didn't predict or didn't think about. Actually, I have to go the other way, but we can see there is also a lot of water here. Oh, and you know that spot with where we can get maybe 20,000 liters. That would also be great. Okay. It's still up for due harvest time. I feel like the great harvest time is like almost when it's almost daytime again. I don't know why, but it takes a while. So yeah, obviously not directly as the sun goes down, but a couple of hours more in. There's a lot of water resource here, but the biggest one is like, yeah, this one here. There's like a lot right here. So we continue further, I guess, because it's not that far out. And I kind of forgot about the iron, but we can always get some iron. And by the way, I think there's a new game coming out. I don't know if it's coming out soon, but I did kind of request the open beta. You can also do that in on Steam and Crosswind. But it's kind of like a pirate MMO. Kind of maybe reminds me a little bit of Dune, but in a different setting, and you have a ship and stuff like that. And also fits the summer vibes with the water and everything, just like Dune with the heat and the sun. But yeah, I don't know, it looks cool. Maybe if I get to play it as well, I can stream it or maybe make a video about it. Curious, because I haven't been a big fan of survival games in the past. Wasn't really into them because I liked the RPG aspect, and I didn't like the idea of people invading your stuff and taking everything away, and you kind of have to keep on maintaining your character to survive, like water and food and shelter, I don't know, things like that. So because I've always been like more of an RPG and MMORPG type of person, so I valued like collecting things, questing and leveling up, progressing in the skill tree, maybe finding rare stuff or discovering cool places, I don't know, things like that. And then now I really appreciate this type of mix because I think I've taken the water here. Yep. Because it's a mix indeed, like a mix of a survival RPG, fun times, and I think I have to yet kind of see how I feel about the quests in this game. As in, I love the quests that I have been doing, but I wonder, like, because there's a storyline as well. What happens when you finish that storyline, and there's obviously many side quests and many things you can do for your character, and obviously the deep desert. But yeah, you can get to max level 200, I guess level 83, so that's, yeah, it's still a lot to do. But there's probably a limit to how many things you can unlock in the research eventually, and things like that. So, but yeah, we'll get to see that. I think we might have a bit water, and there's even more. As I like to say now, no resources to waste. Always good to just take as much water. And if you find any resources. Good. Okay, let's go. I feel like this buggy is also a bit faster. And it has a scanner attached to it. That is cool. The scanner applies to short range. So it's literally like either right in front of you or right next to you. Just want to do a quick scan. There we go. If it indeed distributes, then I am just going to place the water in one of the things here. Probably here. Pause it. Probably this one. Okay. And super curious where I would be able to create the rockets. More water and then maybe more blood. No more blood to deposit. Okay, that is fine. So what did it require me to make? Okay, not here. Yeah, rockets. Not here. I would think... Well, weapons fabricator is obviously weapons. Let's see. Oh, no. These are really useful stuff, but it's not for the weapons. Let's see the normal fabricator, if that would have... No. I feel like it's probably in one of the advanced, something advanced. Something I probably have to create here first. But, you know, these seem to be parts of something. Advanced survival fabricator. It's good to see that we also can use the spice residue for something. You kind of get that mostly if you harvest spice from somewhere. But dudes, I don't see rockets here. Is it here? No. Okay, then we got to figure that out. Couple of things here. Let me just go back to the view of the choppers. And I guess maybe I'll just customize this one. So this can be different variants as well, I think. Different color. Detach, assemble, repair, customize. Yeah. Okay. I guess blue. Nice. Now the choppers, both choppers are blue, I think. It's nighttime. But yeah. Cool. I guess later today I'll be back for some more adventures. We might go to deep desert, maybe find some more spice, and maybe play some more. Let me know, guys, how the quality was and if I should go back to the previous settings or things. Right now it tells me that there might be some average stream bit too high, bitrate too high, but quality good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, alright guys, thank you so much for joining. It was fun to hop in Dune this morning for a couple of hours. I'll be back later tonight for some more, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'll figure out how to make the rockets, then we get to use them as well. And yeah, I'm gonna think about also like placing a strategic kind of like base in the deep desert. I guess that's also good to have, because you can like farm a lot more spice there, obviously, and then instead of going back and forth between Haga Basin and deep desert, you can just stay there, hang out there. And just a question: does the Coriolis storm actually wipe out all the bases as well in deep desert, or is it only like the resources get shuffled around and things like that? I don't know. But all right. Thank you guys for joining. I'm super pumped to be back streaming more streams later tonight and then this weekend. And the schedule will be updated also very soon for the upcoming weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, thanks for joining. Super pumped to be back, and I'll see you guys later tonight. Enjoy if you're gonna play Dune, and otherwise have a nice day, and see you soon. Tonight.